Unleash your full potential with my top 3 tips to enhance your speed in baseball or softball. Hey, it's Coach Garcia from Carga Baseball. Welcome back to another video. If you're watching this video, it's because you're probably looking to improve your speed on baseball or softball. During my professional career with the Kansas City Royals and San Francisco Giants, speed was the most important tool I had to compete and show my coaches how fast I was running the bases on defense or stealing bases. On this video, I will share my top 3 tips to help you improve your speed on the field, even if you don't have the fastest 60-yard dash time. Also, in this video, I'm gonna wanna talk about how to get stronger with some crazy workouts at the gym. Speed is essential for base running, allowing players to advance bases more quickly. A player with speed can turn singles into doubles, doubles into triples, and potentially scoring from second base with a single hit. This puts pressure on the opposite team defense and increase the chances of scoring runs. Okay, here's the first tip. When you're running from home to the first base, it's always gonna be better to step in the front part of the bag. This is going to help you to get faster to the first base and also to avoid injuries. On the second tip, when you're running the bases, it's also going to help you to use the inside part of the bag to gain speed base to base, pushing off the bag and running into the shorter distance from base to base. On defense, speed is equally important in the infield or in the outfield. Outfielders need speed to cover more ground and chase down fly balls, turning potential hits into outs. On the other hand, infielders with speed can cover more territory, making it easier to field ground balls or turn double plays. A fast player can also make up for mistakes or misjudgment more effectively. Okay, tip number 1 on defense. It's extremely important to get into a consistent and athletic position from where to read when the ball gets hit to you. I can't stress enough on how important it is to preset your feet before the ball gets hit to you or when the ball is about to cross the plate. Even if you play in outfield or infield, the first thing that I always try to talk to my players is to go right, left, then hop. This is gonna be your reactionary and reading position when the ball gets hit to you. Honestly, the only difference that I see to preset your feet or get into your reactionary or reading position from the outfield and the infield is the way how you wanna have your hands. Usually in the outfield, you're gonna have your hands somewhere around your hip or against your legs, and in the infield, after you're doing your right, left, hop, you're gonna have your hands right next to your knees. Keep in mind that when you get into your reactionary or reading position, especially on the infield, you're gonna land soft on your toes. There's many different ways how to get into this reading or reactionary position. This is just my favorite one, especially with young players. When you force them to do a little hop, it makes it easier for them to remember that we need to be consistent getting our feet ready when the ball is about to cross the plate. Being consistent when presetting your feet even before the ball gets hit to you and getting into an athletic, reading, and reactionary position, I guarantee you're gonna take a better path to the ball when the ball gets hit to you, even if you play in infield or outfield. Especially in the outfield, you're gonna take a shorter path to the ball. That's gonna help you to enhance your time to come and catch it. Another tip on the defense side is that when you play in outfield, it's extremely important to keep in mind that when the ball gets hit behind of your head, especially when you misjudge the ball and you choose the wrong turn when you're about to field it. Let's say you choose the glove side when you're turning, but as soon as you make your turn, you realize that you choose the wrong turn. Now the ball is gonna be behind yourself. So instead of using your front shoulder to turn, you're gonna use your back shoulder and be quick when your chin when you're about to make the transfer to the other side. So you wanna start from here and you quickly wanna turn when your back shoulder, and the key is gonna be your chin to pick up at the ball as soon as you do it. Another tip I can give you as an infielder is to make sure that you utilize your toes more than your heels. This is gonna help you to minimize your head movement and reinforce the right sequencing when we're about to field the ball. Make sure that you store after you get into your reading position and you start charging at the ball, long steps when you fall from the ball. And as soon as you're getting closer to the ball, you're gonna start working with short steps. This is gonna help you out to look like one of the quicker guys in the infield to get rid of the ball as soon as possible, especially when you're turning a double play or when you're fielding in a slow grounder. When you keep your feet moving and utilize this sequence that I'm talking about, going right to left, working with long steps when you're far from the ball, and working with short steps when you're getting close to it, it's gonna help you out to look like one of the quicker infielders on your team. Speed is a significant asset to steal bases, which can disrupt the opposing team defense and obviously create more scoring opportunities. A fast runner can take advantage of a pitcher's slow delivery time or a catcher with a weak arm, increasing the chances of successfully steal a base and advancing into a scoring position. This put additional pressure into the pitcher and the catcher, potentially affecting their focus and performance. First tip for successfully steal more bases. The first thing that you have to keep in mind that you need to have a good communication with your first base coach, especially when you're trying to steal second. Something that I used to do is when I talk to my coach after I take my lead at first base, one of the things that I did was to let know my first base coach that after I take my lead at first base, I'm gonna turn my head into the pitcher when I'm gonna try to steal the sign from the catcher. This always gives me an advantage to know which pitch was coming next, and most likely when I see a breaking ball, for the most part, the pitcher is not gonna throw the ball to the first base to pick you up. Another thing that helped me out a lot was after I take my lead at first base, my setup always was having my front foot slightly open. This helped me to create a better path for my back foot to run into a straight line to steal second. Another quick bonus that I can give you to steal more bases and look one of the fastest guys on your team is that the fastest guy, especially when they're trying to steal second, they work with a repositioning step. Try this tip and I guarantee you're gonna get more stolen bases this year and look like one of the fastest guys on your team. Now, if you also want to improve your bat speed, watch this video for tips and drills, and thank you for watching.